Okay, at time of recording, today was Free RPG Day. I figure I will show off some of the stuff that I picked up. I got to 3 stores. I think it was the same 3 as last year. Labyrinth, Your Hobby Shop, I think it's called. It's not called Your Hobby Store. I think it's called Your Hobby Shop. Your Hobby Place in Alexandria, Virginia. Labyrinth in DC, and Big Planet, the U Street location in DC. What did I get between those locations? I got level 1. I'm just going to check my glare situation. It's not terrible. Level 1, Volume 7. This is the anthology of indie RPGs. I think I picked up one of these last year. I remember getting one specifically for a friend of mine years ago, and I sent it to him and never did actually end up taking a look at it. But level 1, curious about that. The Creature Curation presents 3 new exciting adventures. Just going to check again, making sure I changed the position on my phone a little bit, so I think I've actually got it focused on a better part of the table. Still have problems with shadows. That's just going to be the case, unfortunately. I really don't know what this is. I grabbed it just cause, so I'm curious about it. Vast Grim is one of the games on here. Yeah, Vast Grim. That was one I was curious about checking out, and I have not done so. From Here to There, an old school hex crawl. Well, I think with reading through Shadow Dark and doing a little bit of solo play with Shadow Dark, I've just been into the whole hex crawl concept lately. We'll see. Pirate Borg. This is like the one Borg game that looks like it might actually be of interest to me. I haven't picked it up, but it's the least, or I don't know if it's the least, but it's certainly less chaotic looking than a lot of them, and it's actually kind of readable. And I do enjoy pirates. I like Oceanic Adventures. I wasn't really going to grab this, but I did. You know, I'm a Chaosium fan going way back. But I'm kind of going to be honest. I'm kind of sick to death of Vikings and Norse mythology and stuff. I feel like everybody has done a Norse Viking inspired game. Every setting seems to have a Norse expansion or something. And I'm just kind of like, enough. There are other cultures. So I wasn't going to grab it, but I was at a place that was particularly generous with their handouts, and so I did end up picking that up. Starfinder, I think it was the Starfinder adventure from last year, and I gotta admit, I didn't think it was that good. I'll give it a read. I have no real interest in Pathfinder or Starfinder. They are, taking a game I already find too crunchy and too mechanics focused and making it more so. But I have a friend who's recently, I think he got into Pathfinder a while back, and he's recently gotten into Starfinder. So I figured I'd grab that, and I'll give it a read, and then I'll pass it off to him. The Crooked Moon, I'm just going to check my glare situation again. Still looks okay. I'm always a little bit nervous about that because I can't see my camera. This is a folk horror roleplay for 4 level 3 characters. So it doesn't say anywhere that I saw on here, but the fact that it references level characters makes me think Wizards of the Coast. Okay, it makes me think that it's a 5e adjacent scenario. So, I'll just ignore the rules, see if it works for something like Shadow Dark, although it looks a little more contemporary. It looks more like it might be a Call of Cthulhu type scenario than anything else. So, I don't know. I'll take a look. I've never heard of it. Kobold Press. I have some Kobold Press stuff. Well, this has this paper thing, and I'm not going to take it off right now. Well, it slides off easy. I will take it off. This is Runes of the World Tree. This reminds me of old D&D modules. Looks Norse. Welcome to the Tales of the Valiant. That was their sort of 5e adjacent game. Again, no interest whatsoever in a 5e adjacent game, but yeah, it definitely looks Norse. So, because of course it does. Let's see. The Rat King's Throne, Pretenders to the Rat King's Throne. This is the new DCC / 5e scenario. I mean, looks fun. I can't remember. It doesn't. I always think when I think of like Rat Folk, I always think about urban settings, but this doesn't really look necessarily urban. But who knows? I'll take a look at that. Dolmenwood, folks love Dolmenwood. I haven't picked it up. It's Old School Essentials, if I remember correctly, which seems too close to D&D for my likings, as I think Old School Essentials is essentially a well-written version of an older D&D game. Doesn't have an interest to me, doesn't hold an interest to me, but the setting looks like it could be interesting. Vaesen, this is one, or Vaesen, or I don't know. I barely speak English. I certainly don't speak anything Scandinavian. This is the Archivist's Curse. There's a lot about this game that I like or I'm intrigued by, and I would like to play in it. But I don't think I'll be picking up this game because to me, like, the itch it scratches is close enough to Call of Cthulhu that I'd kind of rather just do Call of Cthulhu, as it is a little bit more spiritually my sort of thing. So a friend was able to join me at Labyrinth, and she grabbed a couple of these, and I grabbed one of these because she is thinking about possibly running some Avatar Legends for us. It'll be, I think, her first time running a game, so she's kind of thinking about that. So between the two of us, we picked up a few of these quick start. This Adventure Booklet 4, 3, and 2. I guess I didn't see Adventure Booklet 1. I think it must have already gone out before we got there. But, I loved the Avatar TV series. I am curious about the game. It uses Powered by the Apocalypse, which is a system that has continued to elude me mentally. So I want to give it a try. And also just the fact that somebody else is interested in possibly running a game is great. Because, typically I've been the instigator of running games in my friend circle. So if somebody else is interested, that's great. So I also picked up this Lore Masters deck from the Story Engine. I've picked up a few of these in the past, and they've been kind of neat. I have used them a few times in like brainstorming sessions. Ooh, okay. I'm going to try not to completely embarrass myself. And I think I'm going to fail. Got it. Haha. These are Magus Refuge, Dealer, Veterinarian. So this looks like a definitely different setup than ones that I've seen before. This is, let's see, Weave Your Lore. What is this one actually about? Lore Masters deck, sampler pack. I don't know. I'll have to read what this one's all about. Draw a card, pick one of the 4 primary cues printed on in white on the background. Okay, so like gang, step true, blah, blah, blah. Well, anyway, I'm not going to go through all of that, but intriguing nonetheless. And then I grabbed this, A Home House of Broken Promises. I just saw this at the last place that I stopped, and I didn't know, I hadn't heard of it. If it was on the list, I hadn't looked at it. But it says, let's see if I can get this wrapping off and then possibly actually be able to read the backing. A complete version of Home made for 2 players. Together you will explore a haunted mansion once inhabited by a twisted cult. Map the rooms as you uncover them. Which will turn out to be worse? The secret history you have uncovered, or the discord the 2 of you brought into the house with you? Intriguing. It looks like it is 60 to 90 minutes, 2-player game. Oh my gosh, that is tweet. There we go. Is it? Oh, no. This is riveting. So I did, because you should always buy stuff when you're at shops, if you have the finances to do it, for free RPG day, for free comic book day, any of that sort of thing, because it is about supporting the hobby, getting out, celebrating and supporting the hobby. So always want to spend some money if it's possible to do so for you. Okay, well, that was an ordeal. This looks like an ad. So here are our cards. This must be the rules. The best friend, left behind. Cool looking back. Card backings outside. Transition dusk. Night in the House of Broken Promises. Witching Hour. So obviously there's a game to this. And as it said, it's a mapping game, I guess. So I am jazzed to check that out. I'm not going to fight to put that back in the package. So I did pick up something at each of the stores. I will do videos for those items, but this was the free stuff that I picked up. My friend who got these is possibly stopping by another place later on today. I'm recording this on the day of free RPG day, and see if she can find a couple other things that I was interested in, something she needed to ask. So we'll see if that happens or not. If there's anything else, I will mention it in a later video, I'm sure. Until next time, take care.